Hello everyone, and we are going to be looking at the several disturbances in the Atlantic and how they could form into Tropical Storm Wilfred. However, before we could get into the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. Right now we are currently looking at the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. As you can see, we have tropical disturbance 2 in the Atlantic, a 50% chance of a cyclone formation. We have disturbance 1, a 90% chance of a cyclone formation, and a disturbance 3, a 30% chance of a cyclone formation. All of these do have a chance for becoming Tropical Storm Wilfred or even Tropical Storm Alpha. We are getting to the last few names already in September, soon to be Greek names. So it has been a very hyperactive season so far, and really have to watch to see what comes for the rest of the season. For right now, Hurricane Teddy is not going to bring any impacts to the US. It will be getting pretty close, as you can see right there, but it really won't make any impacts towards the US. Bermuda is going to be on the most threats for this as a Category 2 hurricane. Will be making very close to landfall, not quite landfall, but definitely very close. You could definitely consider that landfall, as it is going to be very close. You're still going to be seeing lots of impacts for Bermuda. You just had a hurricane as well, so you're going to see double impacts again. So definitely, if you're anyone that is in Bermuda, definitely be prepared for this one as well. You did just get hit by a hurricane a couple days ago, and now you have another hurricane heading towards you, possibly major around the time it hits you. Here's a model track guidance for Invest 98L. This is the 50% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days. This one just to around west of Africa. That's disturbance 2 right there. This is Invest 98L, which is the same name. As you can see, most of these are heading westward into around the Caribbean area. So that's pretty worrying, as that could definitely have some easier time developing and maybe lead some impacts to the US. So really need to watch this, as it could be heading towards the US. Some of these models do have it going more north once it goes more west, leading it to a fish storm, which meaning it just goes out to sea and leaves no impacts to land. But a lot of these models are showing it's going west, and it keeps going west into the Caribbean. So definitely need to watch this for Tropical Storm Wilfred. Intensity guidance for Invest 98L. As you can see, most of these models are below a tropical storm strength and weakening from there. But some of these actually go into a tropical storm strength. We don't have anything. Most like a low end tropical storm is going to be very possible here, as we do have several models going into a tropical storm strength, but not quite a mid-range. Mid-range is usually around 45 to 50 miles per hour, and then above that is a high-end tropical storm. Definitely a low-end tropical storm, though, is pretty possible here. Here's those sea surface temperatures, and as you see, we're seeing as Hurricane Sally did take some of these hot waters, we are now down to around 27 Celsius. So that'll be around the 70s for Fahrenheit. So you're seeing around 70 degrees over here. So you're not going to really see any, if any tropical storms do make it over there, it's not really going to do much there. It's just going to stay the tropical storm strength. But over here, we have very warm waters. We're seeing around 31 Celsius. That's near 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're seeing a lot very warm waters here, especially over here near the East Coast. Around the southeastern coast, actually, you're seeing around 30 Celsius to 31 Celsius. And like I said, that's around 90 degrees. So very warm waters. Even in the Caribbean, you're seeing 29 Celsius, even in the 30s. Again, that's around 90 Fahrenheit. Over here in the near west of Africa, you're only seeing around 28, so that's why those disturbances are really just staying what they are right now until they enter around this Caribbean area. That's when they start to really intensify. So if any of these do make it around this type of area, or go around below the Caribbean area, or even to the Gulf, like that disturbance is in the Gulf, it could definitely intensify there as well. So that's the 3 main areas. those disturbances will have an easier time developing. Now here's that El Nino index, and as you can see, we are very low in the index now. We are getting into around mid-September, and we are still very low, very close to a La Nina, and a La Nina is definitely likely. We have a La Nina watch right now. We are currently in neutral conditions, but a La Nina is going to be expected by around November or October, around that time frame between those months. We could see that La Nina active. We have a La Nina watch. Like I said, we are neutral, but we are in a La Nina watch. So once this goes around negative 0.8, once this blue line, these blue dots, reach this very bottom line, it is going to be considered a La Nina. It's pretty much opposite of the El Nino. As you can see, it is a El Nino index. We did have a peak around July, and we did have a couple tropical storms actually above that line. And then we went down. We did have another couple of peaks around the end of August, and then around the early September we had another peak, and then we had little peaks here and there. But really, right now we are really just waiting for this to become a La Nina. If you did enjoy the tropical update, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live.